Welcome back to SourceFed Nerd. I'm Whitney and this is Philip's brother, Felix.
It's an honor to even be here.
Okay, enough small talk. Let's talk about all those pesky Oscar nominations.
Now, before we get into the drama of what films got snubbed and what movies are not deserving of their nomination.
Man, we sure sound like a bowl of sunshine right now, by the way.
Yeah. Anyway, the main stuff that you want to know up top.
First off, the movies with the most nominations. Starting from the bottom, Now We Hell. Or High Water, with 4 nominations, including Best Picture.
I do love that movie, and what is crazy is it was only nominated for 3 Golden Globes and didn't win any. A huge bummer. But it's tied with Fences at 4 nominations, and both of those are nominated for Best Picture too.
Actually, let's just point out all of the movies we're about to mention were nominated for Best Picture. It's a big category. But tied at 6 nominations each, we've got Manchester by the Sea, Lion, and Hacksaw Ridge.
Wow, I have yet to see any of those. When are the Oscars?
February 26th.
What is that, like 800 hours? Yeah, I got time.
Damn, Felix. Now tied for second place at 8 nominations apiece, we've got the movie that made Sam cry a bunch of times, Moonlight, and
the movie that made Sam cry a bunch of times, Arrival.
These are both great movies, and Sam is a sensy boy.
I think of him as one of those little baby cherubs. He's like, you know, like a sweet little angel cloud baby.
Yeah, with 0 genitals.
And coming up at the top, most nominated movie, surprise, surprise, is a movie about Hollywood itself.
It's La La Land.
That movie is such a charmer. It makes sense that it got, oh, holy shit, it got 14 nominations? That's huge.
That's tied for the most Oscar nominations ever, which only happened before with Titanic and All About Eve.
As of right now, this is gonna be my guess for what's gonna win the category. Both Titanic and All About Eve won Best Picture. And then when you remember that Hollywood-related films often win when they're nominated.
Yeah, just in the past 5 years, we've had Birdman, Argo, and The Artist.
Plus, it's a musical, which excites voters because they want to give an award to a Best Picture that feels like an unusual selection, and they haven't had a chance to do that since Chicago back in 2003.
Ugh, love that movie.
So
You
good.
had it coming. I stabbed my husband.
I killed and
I killed a
murdered the
guy, and
man.
now I'm a star.
Killed him.
So if you're looking for your best bet, just remember Vegas money is
Covered in body oil and cocaine.
exactly.
Now let's talk snubs.
None of those monkeys look like monkeys addicted to plastic surgery.
That's your animal trivia. But back to movies, there were some surprises as to who got straight up rejected.
My girl Amy Adams, she learned to talk to aliens. She deserves a Nobel Peace Prize and she didn't even get a Best Actress nomination.
What's actually tough for her, she had 5 recent nominations, didn't win any of them, and now she didn't even get a nomination. She might be our next sad Leo.
Also, Taraji P. Henson helped put a man in space but couldn't get a nom.
I feel like in your mind, movies are real.
In my mind, I really did fight those birds.
You were so brave.
Thank you.
You know who else was brave and really stuck their neck out there and then got it chopped off for their effort? So it could like regenerate, so it's probably not that bad.
You're running out of metaphor time.
It's Deadpool. They had an entire campaign just for this movie to earn a nomination, something that superhero movies very rarely do, though I think Dark Knight did it too, and I still can't believe that wasn't nominated for Best Picture. Freaking Slumdog Millionaire, which is also actually a really good movie. I mean,
Felix, we're talking about Deadpool. Now let's be honest, it was always a long shot, but it's kind of surprising that with all that energy behind it, it didn't even get a Best Makeup nomination. Nothing. Complete shutout.
Speaking of, big surprise, you guys, Suicide Squad got an Oscar nomination.
Woo! It's 2017 and we've moved to the upside down.
Now it does kind of make sense because the nomination is for Best Makeup, and when you realize that this guy is not CGI, that's prosthetics.
Yeah, and it also explains the nominations for Star Trek Beyond.
Damn, a Star Trek movie has an Oscar nomination. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's also for Best Makeup because this guy is also not CGI. That's a real-life tortured man under a mountain of suffocating makeup. Hey, who wants a panic attack? Not me?
Actually, considering that we're in nerdy territory here, the only other really nerdy movies that got Oscar nominations were Rogue One for sound mixing and visual effects, and Fantastic Beasts for best costumes.
And Kubo and the Two Strings, and Moana, and the Red Turtle, and Zootopia.
Sure, yes, all those two.
Those were all amazing. I think Zootopia had the best story with a ton of relevant lessons packed in. Moana was beautiful, and Kubo was so impressive. But Sam and I saw the Red Turtle at Fantastic Fest, and man, we both cried so much. It was so moving, even though it was...
Even though there wasn't even any dialogue, it was gorgeous. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me just get... It was just so beautiful. The little tiny crabs were just...
Those crabs, oh my god.
There's true love that I've never felt. Am I ruining this for you guys?
He found his true destiny. He found what he was supposed to do with the turtle.
I wish I could feel that much about anything.
Hey, technology will get you there one day. Quick side note, in terms of straight up diversity of nominations, this year seems like a bit of a reaction to last year's nominations that were criticized for being pretty much an all-white affair.
Yeah, remember hashtag Oscars so white.
Right. So they made some changes to the Academy membership rules, and it seems like they're taking the diversity issue pretty seriously.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. But that's it for this year's Oscar nominations. Now stay tuned because we have more Oscar-related videos coming, and make sure to share this video to catch up all your friends on what got nominated and what got snoobed.
Subscribe and hit the little bell icon because it's a magical bell that makes your wishes come true.
And hit like on this video because that's my wish come true.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye. We got the kids, we got Angel Cove, we got Power Coins, we got the colors, we got Chronicle ripoff scenes, we got spaceships, we got freaking Zordon.
Aware of this myth in one form or another. From video games to web series to fan fiction to doctored photos, who or what is the Slender Man?